Alrighty, they aren't sure, so we'll have to unfortunately start the 3v4. Hopefully they'll come in soon enough.
It's 310. They are going to either have to forfeit or 3v4 it. So
We can't be holding up the tournament. I appreciate you guys staying in though. I rather see you guys duke it out than not duke it out at all. So honestly, some of the weaponry I think we'll probably honestly see some standard T-Techs. They've been kind of coming back here, especially in North America, a little bit here as of recent. Some of the changes have been taken. What do you think will be the key to success here, weapon-wise here, Owen?
I think one thing I've seen a lot of usage lately on the Kensa machine. I've been working on trying to improve that myself, and I could see why it's so good or used a lot. Basically, it has insane range. It has fall-off damage. You can hit both close and far. I think almost is it an L3 or an H3? I think it's L3 that its range goes. Yeah. So that's pretty good, and combined with Fizzy Bomb, which is honestly one of the best sub-weapons in the game right now. It just does so much pressure and so much painting per bomb. It's just really good. It's special. I guess you could ask more from that. I'm just not a huge fan of Splashdown, but I know you are, Kraken.
Alrighty, guys. Here we go. SNX versus Defiant.
Hopefully Defiant gets their 4th in here before round 2.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's see here. Looks like SNX is going with T-Tech, Kensa Sniper, Kensa Dualies, and 52 Gal. Meanwhile, Defiant is going with the Kensa Dualies, Washer Deco, and Kensa Splattershot Jr.
We do see double dualies here, which isn't too surprising. We do also see the Octoshot, where Tech has, for those that don't have the Octo expansion, of course. And we do see the early baller come in. We get a pick by SNX. See if they can do anything. He's gonna just survive. They do get the score, but can they do a team push here, or will this just stall out pretty quickly?
Looks like it's going to stall out. Nah, they got some clams. They're gonna get some there, but they're not really coordinating to push in too much there. It's pretty separated. Big reason they got those points. Oops. Big reason they got those points there was because Defiant was wiped. Yep, otherwise, they would have only gotten 20.
Those additional points are still important. Every point matters, especially in a mode like this. There's a lot of times.
Yep.
Those small pushes can get you those wins.
You can get. Take what you can get with the situation.
Stormy goes down to the dualies. From Defiance, he unfortunately gets himself picked as well by SNX's dualies.
Looks like SNX is making a push on through ramp, but is forced back to mid.
Right now, they have 2 ballers there. SNX, can they get a push going?
They might be
Slosher trying to stop him. Slosher pops his baller.
And they're gonna get in, but the question is how well will this work? Oh my.
2 balls in the area. Can they get any of them in? They get 1 in. SNX with some points, but they get 3 down on both sides here. Unfortunately, Defiance is
a pretty good push, and here comes the Inkjet to hold Defiant back.
SNX hoping they can get some more points off this, but it unfortunately just not favorable clam spawns. Can't get it done.
Yep. Meanwhile, Defiant is attempting to clear them out and not doing very well in that area. They are charged getting their specials ready though, and that's going to be very helpful and necessary here, especially since they're down 1.
Fine. See their dualies trying to pin a guy here on the right side. Unfortunately, can't get it done. The 50 comes in, marks them, and gets a couple picks. Flosher coming in, trying to do something, gets 1 down. Can they get 2?
Ooh, is he gonna get 2? Is he good?
He gets 2 down. He gets good 2. Save from him. Trying to keep his team from being knocked out. Give them some sort of chance here. Good play by him here. Give them some sort of chance and get back into mid.
Grabbing the power clam too. They're just gonna rack up some clams here, but they can't afford deaths. They gotta be careful to not overextend. Very careful.
Junior gets a pick. Can they get 2? No. 52 gets the shot here.
Yeah, Octoshot. 52.
Baller going in. The Defiant's trying to get some point here. They're trying to get a jump in. They do get one jump in. Can they get one ball in? Two balls in. Unfortunately, it's all down to the Slosher here. Can the Slosher get some points?
Slosher pops his ball and gets some paint for himself, but doesn't get any picks off of that. Looks like Sniper's going to heavily pressure Slosher there to try to get him out.
Keeping him pinned in, but Slosher gets another pick before he goes down. Good play by him.
Excellent plays by Slosher.
You see SNX trying to get themselves another push here. Dooley's goes down.
And it looks like they're going to get it.
Stormy does get that in, but goes down for themselves. SNX just a few clams short right now. Baller going in. But that drops all of their clams. But oh, they got one thrown in clams. No, 52 drops before they can get more clams in.
And with that, yeah, it is. Sudden death. If SNX scores again, it's over.
Yes, it is. We have one underneath bridge trying to come up the flank.
Comes
the
Baller
junior
with
season.
the ball again.
The junior, get himself pushed up. Get the paint there. Get his down.
Oh, they got Slosher gets two. That's a lot of clams.
They definitely do have a lot of clams. What can SNX do to stop them? The Sniper's behind them.
Are they going to do this? One more.
They have clams.
One more. Oh, they got the lead.
They got the lead.
They need one clam.
No time. Oh my god, they got it.
That's a comeback. Oh my gosh.
Some key kills there, and they just managed to get themselves a win.
That's honestly really good.
It was a good play for them.
Especially since you're down a man too.
They got themselves pushed up. They saw that team push that that could potentially cost or win a game. That was a very good team push, and they managed to do it well. Credit to them. Let's see if they can continue doing it. With now they're having their fourth man. We now move ourselves to Rainmaker Manta Maria.
This will be fun.
Good old Manta Maria.
Manta Maria has multiple paths that you have to watch, especially sneak. I've seen way too many times teams will try to push rapidly through sneak and get good points through that, while the other teams focus too much on street. You gotta watch both of those paths, and I think you also have to watch through dock as well.
You definitely have to watch your flanks here. This map can definitely go down very quickly. Similar to how Flounder Heights was in the first game, not as bad. Definitely Flounder Heights with a lot more places you can kind of hit different weird angles. But with Manta Maria, especially watching your snipe, you can get hit from a few angles there if you're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Will anybody use that to their advantage? That's the big question here on this map.
Not sure. I would hope so. It's a great tactic, honestly, as long as you play it right. If you do too much flanking, it doesn't work because you separate yourself too much.
Alrighty. You have a few people left to check up, and we're starting here. Two more seconds. Waiting on one from. Alrighty. We'll be starting. Defiant up 1-0 on SNX, and it's a best of 5. Still a lot more Splatoon to go here in this set. Alrighty.
Alright, it looks like Defiant is going with Octoshot, Slosher Deco, N-Zap, and Heavy Splatling. Meanwhile, SNX is going with Dapple Dooley's Dueva, Kensa Sniper, Kensa Pro, and Tentatek. So Tentatek always a popular choice.
It's the most balanced weapon in this game. It's the most all-around. Excuse me, not necessarily the most balanced, but it's definitely the most all-around weapon. You can get a lot of different things done with it, and still be useful.
Yeah. SNX is really pressuring Defiant's snipe, and that's doing a good job. It really will take the pressure off of... Basically, it'll hold him back.
Yep, they're definitely holding him to their street. Booyah Bomb comes out, and the Booyah Bomb do something. No one just kind of clears out their street. Slosher, again with the key plays, getting a triple there, it looks like.
That's really good on their Slosher's part.
He's been having himself a pretty solid set here. Let's see if he can continue it here. He has himself a baller ready. Let's see if Defiance can get themselves pushed up now that they have their street in mid.
And there's a push once again, the push on Snipe.
The Slosher pinning a guy down here in the corner. Can they get the pick? He goes down! The shooter just managed to get himself into range and takes the pick.
And there's the push through Sneak!
There it is! Can they get one with
like
it?
I said, you have to watch Sneak, otherwise that'll happen. Luckily, the Defiant handled it just in time before it got any worse.
So that is still a beatable push here. Not definitely a sign of the end of the game.
Another thing you gotta do, you gotta keep an eye on that Rainmaker, make sure no one gets through, because imagine if SNX got through while the Rainmaker was down there and got completely behind. That would be pretty bad. I think they could get 20 points, maybe even knockout, if they didn't react fast enough.
That inkjet there, we just saw, definitely keeping their sniper back. The Booyah Bomb pushed them, they get the opening, they get a few more points, got themselves down to 22 remaining. What can Defiance do here to get themselves out of the hole?
Defiance T-Tech could have stopped that. They dropped accidentally, though. I know the feeling there. But it is what it is. Now SNX is going to try to push that, but fail.
Few more points, though. They got themselves 4 points out of that. Every point matters at that level. They do get themselves
Defiant, what they need to do, they really need to reset the Rainmaker.
I think they'll let it reset here and have themselves push up hard. They have to make sure to watch that sneaky, as you mentioned before. They get one sneak in there.
There's someone's trying to push there. Yep.
One sneak, and that could be the end of the game at this point with their positioning right now.
Well, it isn't this time, so that's good for Defiant. One up top.
Ooh, the ball is
and there
broken
goes the
by
ball.
the Rainmaker shield. We have ourselves a sniper rifle pinned in, but his teammates coming to defend him.
That's an excellent move on SNX's part. You want to help your sniper and keep them safe and, well, happy, I guess.
Your sniper's enabled. They can do a lot of damage with the massive range that they can have. SNX gets 2 down in their favor. Inkjet's out, trying to stop the back line of Defiance here.
Looks like they're going to pop that shield.
Ray is out,
with the Stingray.
The Rainmaker Ray. Slosher doing some damage.
Slosher one up top. Oh, but it's SNX. Oh, just got stuck in the... Couldn't make that blitz to the painted podium.
They had the path there, minus that little bit. And the sniper gets a pick on the heavy. Just peeked around there and got good right peeking there on their part. And then getting back once they're unsafe.
Usage of bombs here is also good. One thing I see a lot that needs to be done by teams is they need to use their bombs more, specifically lethal bombs. I'm talking suction bombs, splat bomb.
The sniper going for it. They have the opening. You left it open. This is what we were talking about earlier, and that is a KO.
It cost them the game.
Fantastic sneak there by Rose. You do not see that from a backline very often. That is taking the initiative and getting the W. Wow, very good game there from the pro of SNX there, getting those multiple down and putting their team in a good spot to get the W. Kept them on the offense all game.
Yep. In other news, we have our first winner of round 1. Eurosquids beats Crustacean Crusaders 3-0.
Congratulations to them. We'll be going next to Zone's Moray Tower. Good old flashback to Splatoon 1.
I can hear the people cringing behind me already.
This map, both a fan favorite and a fan hated.
It's everything. Oh, looks like Reboot just won 3-0 against the Thieves.
Well, congratulations to them. Still have ourselves one more match here in this round, which is the one we are streaming right now. Oh no, we have two, sorry, we have a few more. Ah, God, I don't know how to scroll on a
Yeah, we
birthday.
have at least 2 more. Yes.
We have this one and three more actually. We have 4 matches still. Go. Some strategy I think we'll see here is maybe a couple double backlines. It's been very popular in Japan lately, and on a map like this, it's definitely really popular.
Well, yeah, because Moray's the sniping map. I mean, like, you remember Splatoon 1, the E leaders were everywhere, and it's just nuts every time Moray was in rotation, that'd be around. Maybe not that so much anymore because the E leader has been nerfed quite a bit, mostly due to its kit changes, in all honesty. But you still get a lot of pressure from backlines here because they excel here, and you still have good backlines in general in the game.
Yeah, honestly, I think we'll see more splatter scopes, but E-Leader has been coming back a little bit as of late. Not too much, especially in the EU and NA scene, but I don't be
Speaking
surprised
of
if you see one in this
E-leaders,
game.
Speaking of E-leaders, remember when we all panicked a little bit when we heard that snipers would get store charged and we said E-leaders would be too powerful before the game came out? What a difference to what it really is, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Alright, looks like Defiant's going with Kensa Machine. Like I said, I thought we would see that today. T-Tech, Kensa Pro, and Custom Hydra, which is honestly the only backline I play at times. I usually don't play backline, I just play them for fun, and that's my choice, if any. SNX is going with...
They get 3 down! They get a wipe! Good play there by the dualies, sacrificing himself for multiple down.
SNX continues to push, and they have the Octo Shot, the Kensa Sniper again, the Kensa Dualies, as we saw earlier, and actually the Kensa Splatter Shot, I don't see that very much.
Not the most popular pick, but missiles are becoming slowly more and more popular. Fortunately, the dualies trying to avoid death. Takes a different death,
Rolled
but
right
it is a
into
quicker respawn. 2
Zip
down.
zings out of him right off the edge of Moray Towers.
Kensa Machine trying to flank. Getting more picks though. Hopefully their team can get the cap while they're getting these picks. If they can find themselves a way to occupy that sniper, I think they'll be able to.
And they just did with the Booyah Bomb.
And they got the cap. Defiant getting themselves some points on the board. Our Hydra there trying to keep the zone in their favor. Right now being quite successful. Possibly going to be flanked here at any moment. Whenever...
Yeah, that's always a concern. You gotta think about that. That's one thing I fail at and my team does too at times. You gotta keep an eye on... Ooh, nice
Very
kill.
good watching there by them.
You gotta keep an eye on what's going on around you, otherwise you're gonna get flanked at some point here.
We just saw that sniper get themselves flanked. The baller gets another pick on SNX's side. Booyah Bomb is ready.
Going to start a pushback.
Here comes the Booyah Bomb, trying to hold the zone in their favor. Now they're losing the other zone though. That's the problem with 2 zones on maps like this. You just can't always get the cap on both.
It's not necessarily a bad problem when you're looking at it from a neutral point of view. Obviously, it sucks when it doesn't work for you. There's things that'll always suck in a match for your team, but I'm not a big enemy of dual maps or anything like that. Zones, I mean.
Those are some nice ink mine placements there by the Splatling. Sometimes we don't see that too often, even at a higher level of play. Going down for those ink mines and put them on the zone.
Ink mines is something I need to use more when I use that one. Ooh, nice kill there.
Didn't get far enough back there in the front line of SNX could take him out though.
SNX managed to take this just in time. They only got a few points lead, not including penalties.
Here we go. Ooh, we got a fight here. Trying to... Missiles come out.
Missiles against Inkjet. That'd be interesting.
That's a good choice for the missile there.
Honestly,
puts the Inkjet in a very bad position. They can't do sporadic movements. They'll just get hit by the missiles in midair. SNX though, taking points off their opponent. Defiant has to try to get to the zone here very soon.
It was wise for Kensa Machine not to start moving until the rest of his team is ready, because if you move in when your team's not ready, you're just going to end up dying.
Defiant goes down, 2 down though. Will it be 3 down? The machine trying to stay alive. He gets one.
He gets one.
Ah, unfortunate though. It's going to be the end of the game. Just a little too late here to support his team and get them the W. It was a good attempt. A little too late. SNX here is up on this set. One right.
After losing, well, up a man too.
Sometimes those things happen. They gotta redeem themselves here and take the set. Let's see if Defiant though can make a comeback. Get themselves together, make a comeback. We are now going to be on tower control, humpback, hump track. A map that was changed after the game came out here, especially for tower control.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
The tower was changed from its original path. Little different checkpoints. Not the biggest change. Made the map easier to defend, and after a certain point, definitely easier to get themselves pretty far in. It's really the early part of the tower push that ends up being the hardest. Once you get past the checkpoint, once you get past the second checkpoint, you can go really deep, really quickly. To the other
Another news, Wave Disturbance defeats Slayers 3-0.
Congratulations
so
to Wave.
We have, including ours, 3 matches remaining until round 2 starts. Just about out of time, actually. Well, that could be a problem.
Deal with that as we get. Alrighty. Waiting here on Defiance and SNX. Get them ready. Defiance here trying to find some way that they can maybe get themselves some pushing power. Every time they've tried to really push, they've found themselves down a man or not working together just enough that they just lose some of those fights. When they are working together though, they're getting those picks, those key picks, so they get themselves pretty far in.
I'm going to extend round 1 to 40 after because we got a bunch of teams that aren't done. Alright, looks like
we have that E leader that we talked about.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I honestly thought we would see that on Moray, but not here.
Weird, little bit odd choice, but you know what?
Defiant running E-leader as well as NZAP, Sloshing Machine, Not Kensa, and Custom Blaster. Now I'm interested to see how that Blaster does, though. If I remember correctly, he already died once.
Yes, he did take an early loss. Ooh, a Panic
there's
Stingray!
The Panic Stingray! Oh, that's never a good choice.
It happens to the best of us, my friend, when you're not remembering what you're playing and you're trying to do what you can do to make sure you try to help your team. Sometimes it just happens. He does have his Ray back already? Oh no, I apologize. That was not the sniper from SNX.
Alright, let's see here. SNX is getting around that corner, so it should be somewhat easier now. And Blaster's not paying attention to where he's going. He's going to have to fight 52 there, but unfortunately I can't quite see what's happening.
The 52 Booyah Bomb is still on the right side there. Here he comes. 52's pushing up. They got SNX just past that checkpoint. That's important.
That's not something that's too uncommon at all. Just trying to get that last second checkpoint push. And here comes the Stingray from SNX.
Booyah Bomb's gonna push that sniper out of place. Oh, just a little short here.
Oh, there's a nice kill by Snipe.
Does get the pick, and he avoids the death. Machine
SNX is having a bit of trouble on the front line though, so they're not going to be able to make that push. As SNX takes down 2 and 52 hangs in mid along with Octoshot.
52 is really weak. Can they get the pick on him? He's pinned in. Oh, he goes down to 3. Defiant men. Good teamwork there, getting that last pick. Can they find a way to get that sniper though? That sniper causing that tower a lot of trouble.
Gotta watch behind him. I saw someone behind him.
Yes, they do. They have one behind there, but he goes down.
Booyah Bomb's gonna push in front of the tower and give SNX a chance to move up.
Give themselves a breather. You gotta give. Every point matters. Doesn't matter if it's 86 or.
Didn't quite manage
21.
to shark that Octoshot in the back. That should have been a win for Defiant, if I'm being honest.
E-Leader solo pushes and gets past that first checkpoint. Makes Defiance's life a little bit easier here, but they're down to a 2-4.
Ooh.
And that makes
Yeah,
it a
that
1v4
booyah bomb
in
right
mid.
on the tower will really shred you when you make a push like that. Constantly jumping the tower is not always a bad decision as long as you can keep taking out the opponents at the same time. If you're not taking any of them out, it's just suicide.
Exactly. It's not Splatoon 1 where QR and stealth jump is the meta for
Even if
just
they're
jumping
both
on tower.
still useful in this game, they're just not nearly as powerful anymore.
Yeah, neither are as powerful as they used to be. You see a Booyah Bomb coming from the 52, trying to disrupt them and get the tower pushing forward. SNX trying to extend their lead. Their pro goes down. The blaster is weak. And on Defiant.
Yeah, and here comes Defiant into mid, so this could get a little tricky here. Snipe doesn't have a good angle on anyone.
Trying to find something. Getting pressured by the E-Leader. Has the range advantage. Gotta try to get in close. Ooh. Very close getting those picks. Machine's gonna try to get the pick here on him, and he does.
And he does. Looks like Defiant is... Ooh, nice kill by Pro.
Little bit of an overextension and got punished for it. But the Pro also just goes right in at what was a 2v1 there for a second when the ink chat was up.
Ooh. Nice hop right over him. Used that
Gets
incline
2.
of the ground to his advantage.
And that's a wipe in favor of SNX. It's a full wipe. 4-0 wipe. Defiant quickly needs to get in a defensive position to stop this and maybe get themselves some points.
Yeah, and they need to do it fast. They have 30 seconds, and they can't afford to lose this match either.
They're going all out here. One down, and Sniper's down. They lost their backline.
SNX has all specials ready.
And one goes down.
Here comes the first one.
But they get the effective trade with the blaster also going down. The Pro
looks
gets
like
picked.
this is gonna be game.
It isn't quite over yet. They got one from the rail. He can get the direct. He does.
Oh, nice stop! Get on the tower! Get on the tower!
Oh, he gets another direct.
There's the second kill.
Oh, he's gonna go down to the Booyah Bomb though. And
that
just
was
gets
a
it.
nice That was a nice little attempt there. That was pretty good.
It's unfortunate just not having teammates there to be able to get that Booyah Bomb down. The Booyah Bomb just runs him over. So you can see some of the new changes there, how quickly that Booyah Bomb just blew up on him, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations to SNX for winning this set. Defiant, you put up a good fight. We thank you guys for joining us at Low Ink this month.